We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Reno Aces. The Isotopes are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. David Spalding, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Ortega. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Miguel Velez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Spalding has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Don Barry is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Fernando Cruz as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Ronaldo Stanley. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Jensen is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Jonathan Firabend, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So digging in now, James Morin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Morin.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Ready with the 0-2. Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Heading out towards shallow right. Savage ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Eric Landry.
Now at the plate, Eric Landry comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Got him. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Albuquerque's out in front, 1-0. At the plate, Eldridge Robinson. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs.
Eldridge Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Yusniel.
Now at the plate, Yusniel Savage. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Brito sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Batting eighth,
and manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Digging in, Jay Harris. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Landry giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jonathan Thirabend.
In now, Jonathan Thirabend, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Robinson is off of first with two away. Hard hit ball to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 account than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Ortega. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is a cold strike to throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. The 0-2. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Will Jensen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jensen.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
At the plate, Stefan Fernandez. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A little low. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's
six.
Already 3 Ks
The
for
right
him
fielder.
in the first 5 hitters.
Socrates.
It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Socrates Brito. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher.
Batting
First
7.
5 guys, 5 up, 5 down. But the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to 2nd here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at 3rd. Brito at 3rd with 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it back in safely at 3rd. Ready with the 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Miguel Velez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Don Barry. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at 2nd base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Brito will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, 2nd baseman, Fernando Cruz.
Ready for another chance, Fernando Cruz. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Reno Stanley.
Standing in now, Ronaldo Stanley. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and none left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Digging in, Carson Kelly. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, David Spaulding. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
James Morin.
So coming to the plate, James Morin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss at the forkball. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Robinson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Reno Stanley.
The third baseman, Reno Stanley.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Elbridge Robinson, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One and one to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Stanley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Yusniel Savage. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Now batting, the catcher, Jay.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jay Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 39, Jonathan Thirabend.
Stepping in, Jonathan Thirabend, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2, and now the runner breaks for the plate. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Second and third, 2 away. Runner goes for third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Standing in, Kelby Tomlinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cruz is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right?
Eric
How about that? One pitch,
Landry.
1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Eric Landry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now batting, the left fielder, Will Jensen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Jensen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Albuquerque's out in front, 1-0. Digging in once again, Francisco
Leading off for
Ortega.
Albuquerque, the shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Velez.
Into the box now, Miguel Velez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Jensen is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
That's one of those
left
tough
fielder,
luck outs that'll
Josh
drive you crazy as a hitter.
Berry.
He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Don Barry. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Fernando Cruz. A pitch out. The throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Stefan Fernandez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Stefan Fernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Stanley is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
a little bit over halfway
19.
home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping up to the plate, Socrates Brito, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Barry is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, catcher Jose Samuels.
Striding in once again, Jose Samuels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Cruz. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now
into the box, Ronaldo Stanley.
Ronaldo.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Tomlinson has it, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 44.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Jared Hayward takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 6, Jared Hayward.
Standing in now, Elbridge Robinson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Stanley aboard here at first with nobody out. Rocket to third. In there, a base hit, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Throw won't get him.
The batter.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Yusniel Savage. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Jay Harris. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Jonathan Firabin. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Into the box now, Francisco Ortega swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Velez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jensen going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Don Barry. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Ronaldo Stanley, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Tomlinson is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Isotopes lead it 9-0. Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barry moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the 1st out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Hayward. Your attention, please.
Feliz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Juan Feliz.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go James Morin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Feliz, base runner at first with 1 out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ortega ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good
Now
range,
batting,
heading pretty
the
deep
second
into the
baseman,
outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back for Pacific Coast League action on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. TJ McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
TJ
Eldridge Robinson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
For Albuquerque, the center fielder, Eldridge Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Takes this the other way to right. Brito is there to put it away for out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Yusniel Savage. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. McFarland hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brito has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jay Harris.
Now in the box, Jay Harris. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Landry ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Striding in, Eric Landry.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robinson is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Jensen.
Stepping in, Will Jensen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Stefan Fernandez.
At the plate, Stefan Fernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Socrates Brito the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Firabin. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Shortstop.
Fourth
Francisco.
round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching his pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
First baseman, Miguel Velez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Velez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Don Barry popped him up. Fernandez is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Fernando.
So striding forward now, Fernando Cruz. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Napoleon Gore enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Napoleon Gore.
Elbridge Robinson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 12-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Samuels.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's taken for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. As we take a look at his numbers,
Now
a couple
batting,
of things
third
jump out
baseman.
at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And it's fouled away. Samuels on at first, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Berry is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Matt Caesar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Matt Caesar.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fast.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Chad Chen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 13, Chad Chen.
Striding into the box, Yusniel Savage.
Leading off for Albuquerque, the right fielder, Yusniel Savage.
First pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The batter, the catcher.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Chen, originally from South Korea. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Jonathan Firabend, and he fouls this one off. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Ready with the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Savage on third. Harris stands at second. No outs. Popped him up. Kelly over to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Ortega. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. Samuels moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Velez.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Velez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball hit high to the right side. Fernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Isotopes lead it 12-0. So striding in, Kelby Tomlinson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, fielder, Eric Landry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Cruz has it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Will Jensen. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Albuquerque Isotopes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jonathan Firabend earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.